Let's say you're a dancer and you want to organize your own little dance battle event. Nothing huge or official, just an underground freestyle tournament like some of the pop-up events you've seen on my second channel. You don't have time to run prelims to get a seeded bracket, so my suggestion to you is to use a randomized bracket. Randomized brackets are really easy to set up. All you need to do is just draw out your bracket, make a list of all the dancers interested in competing, assign numbers to all of them, then use a random number generator to fill out the spots in the bracket. For example, I have 8 dancers interested in competing, so I draw a simple 8-person bracket and assign numbers to all the dancers. My random number generator starts with a 4, so I write delta in the first empty spot of the bracket. 6 is the next random number generated, so I write eta in the next empty spot. 1 is the next random number, so I write alpha in the next empty spot, and this continues until I've filled out the entire bracket. Simple, right? Now I know what you're thinking. Eigen, you've made so many videos talking about ranking methods for prelims to make a seeded bracket. Why would you ever suggest using a randomized bracket in a battle event? Well, it depends on the type of event you want to host. A randomized bracket is perfectly fine for an underground event. It's a very fair way to build a bracket when you don't have the time for tryouts. Yeah, there's gonna be some first round matchups that really should be later in the bracket, but that's totally fine for a small scale, low stakes event. Though, here's a few extra tips when it comes to randomized brackets. Randomized brackets work best for small brackets between 8 to 16 people. It should take about 30 minutes to 90 minutes to run a bracket around the size. If you need to use an uneven bracket, the play-in battle should be drawn at the bottom of the bracket. This way, the dancers in the play-in round get as much rest time as possible when you run the bracket going from top to bottom. When you make a randomized bracket, you're really only randomizing the starting spots of all the dancers. Don't re-randomize between each round, that has the potential to screw dancers over with uneven amounts of rest time. If you have too many dancers and need to make cuts, but you're still constrained on time, you may want to consider hosting a Cypher style event that features a small randomized bracket at the end. The Cypher effectively acts like prelims where your judges pick the dancers that are going to be in the bracket. If you have the time to host prelims on a different time slot, then you should not be using a randomized bracket and use a seeded bracket instead. And that's pretty much it. Randomized brackets are really easy to implement and are perfect for small unofficial events. If you're interested in hosting your own underground battle tournament, go for it. It's a great way to get experience with organizing events. All you really need is a battle playlist, a speaker, and a few dancer friends hungry to battle. Anyway y'all, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. I can't believe I just did that again.